Had to put a new watch on my wrist. Brand new rooster inside of this whip. Brand new glick, these came with a stick. Nothing like yours, these came with a switch. Had to put a new chain on my neck. Strapped by a gun, nigga, this ain't no tech. Car too fast, nigga, this ain't no vet. Swimming in this money, I don't even get wet.
Welcome to the Kickback. Thank you for joining us. This next guest right here, man, it's my boy right here, man. I'm so excited to have him on the platform. You know what I'm saying? Real stand-up guy. Been knowing him 20 plus years, maybe more than that, probably 25 plus years actually. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, my next guest, man, I should make him introduce himself. I should put the down on there, and now. In your starting lineup. No, we ain't gonna do that to him. But no, for real though, my next guest, man, Jermaine Brown, man. Y'all give it up for Jermaine Brown. I know y'all clapping in the background. They clapping.
Yes, sir.
They clapping.
Okay, good.
Yeah, man. So welcome to the show, man. How you feeling?
Man, appreciate it, man. Finally, I'm here. Thank you. Man, this is dope.
It's dope? Okay. I got him stuttering in the first couple sentences, so you know what I gotta do to him, right? I gotta loosen them up, man. Welcome to the Kickback, man. I really appreciate you. I appreciate your time. You know what I'm saying? You did what you said you was gonna do. You a man of your word. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate that. So we're gonna take our first shot to loosen you up a little bit.
Let's get it.
That one went down the wrong way.
Yep.
I can't let y'all see me with the red face on camera.
They can't see you with the red face.
That went down the wrong pipe. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, Jermaine Brown, man.
Yes.
What do I want to start with this, man? I mean, man, your story speaks for itself, man. Straight out of Proviso West High School. One of the cats that I personally looked up to just off the strength of, he was one of the first ones to do it, from my age group. He older than me, so I had to look up to somebody. So around the time, man, he had the town on flames, he did his thing on the basketball side, and basketball took him further in life. So, I met you around the Proviso West days, you know what I'm saying? So why I got you on camera, man, I'm glad I got you on camera, man,
Right.
I thought you was going to bring those pairs of shoes that you promised me, man. But I thought it was going to be a gift, This man been owing me a pair of shoes for 20 years, and I'm going to need them pair of shoes, man. What you got to say for yourself?
You know what's crazy? I totally forgot that we do wear the same size.
Man, where the shoes at?
We do. You know what? Like you said earlier, I'm going to be back.
Hey.
Matter of fact, we'll bring 2 pairs.
See, what had happened was, the next time you come back, I'm going to put these 2 pair on camera, man. But, I'm going to let you slide on that one. So, other than that, man, take us from the beginning, man. Let us know, man, first of all, your brother's a 3-time champion.
Yep.
Your brother's a 3-time champion for the Chicago Bulls, so I'm pretty sure in our timeline we're going to get to that point. Mm-hmm. But take me back to, man, what inspired you, first of all? What inspired you to pick up a basketball? Where has basketball took you? Give me a timeline. Give the people a timeline.
Man, okay. Well, let me start like this. I'm the youngest of 8.
Youngest of 8?
Youngest of 8.
How many boys, how many girls?
5 boys, 2 girls.
2 girls.
So, I'm the youngest.
Uh-huh.
All my brothers and sisters got a 1-2 year gap. Randy is the second youngest. Me and him 12 years apart. So
you the youngest, he is second youngest, and he got 12 years on you.
Exactly. So
sheesh. You was the miracle baby.
That's what I was called.
You wasn't supposed to be there.
I wasn't supposed to be there. Exactly. So how I started just watching my brothers, man. Watching Randy, watching my brother Allen, watching them play in the playground, wanting to be them, and then as I got older, of course, gotta watch MJ.
Right.
From the city, you gotta watch him, and just watching the pros that came in, not even pros, just Marcus Liberty, Ronnie Fields, even when KG came in, just guys like that. That's who I grew up watching, growing up, because I'm from the city.
Right.
A lot of people don't know, I grew up on the west side. I didn't move to until my sophomore year.
Right.
Well, I can say that now, but now, back then, you can't do that.
Hey, know, we used them addresses, man. We did what we had to do, man. You know, it was kind of critical on that west side, man. You know, we had to bring them out, had to provide them.
Exactly.
It was still critical out there.
Exactly.
You know,
So that's
you thought you was escaping something, but you know, man, it's the same shit out here.
Same exact thing.
Mama, what you?
Right.
Mama, you done set me up.
So I didn't move out here to my sophomore year, and man, just those are my influences, my brothers, pretty much. I saw them playing first.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do, and
okay. So I don't want to cut you off from your timeline. We're gonna get back to the timeline. So, but let's just put it out there, man. You know, in the battles of the backyard, who was the nicest?
of course I'm gonna say myself. That's
Is that the honest answer?
Oh,
Did you give real buckets?
Well, they didn't want to play me as I got older.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
when I was young, of course they're gonna dominate me, but as I got older.
So you never got a real battle, caught them almost out of their prime, and you in your prime.
Never
But he got 12 years on you. That's a big gap.
Exactly. So
Okay.
I never got
So by the time
you
you was
did it on purpose.
okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, so get back to the timeline, and then I'm gonna chime in based off of your timeline. It may be something in your timeline that I don't even know about.
Right.
So we're gonna pick up where you left off.
Mm-hmm.
Give us the timeline. We on the track of Jermaine Brown coming up, inspired by these cats. Playing basketball, went to Proviso West, and take it from there.
Yeah, so like I said, being from the west side, my mom didn't want me out there. My brothers, like I said, they older than me, he gone. My brother, I think he was in college at the time. I remember this vividly. My mom, I wanted a starter coat so bad. My mom finally got me a starter coat. So it's a neighborhood store. For some reason, the door to get into the restaurant is like kitty corner to the alley. So I got video games in there. Went in there, played video games, lost all my quarters, so I'm going home. So nothing for the older guys to tell the young fellas go to the store for me. They may give me $1 or something, so I can go back and play video games again.
Right.
So they called me back, go back over there and see what they wanted. They pulled me in the alley. So they like, man, we need that coat. So I'm like, thinking it's a joke. So the guy pulled out the gun.
Man.
So I'm like, okay, now it's real.
Now it's real.
Now it's real.
They need that.
They need that. So I'm like, here.
No problem.
No problem.
Man with the gun, you win.
You win. You got it.
Anything else you need?
Right. I'm out.
You want these shoes too, my boy?
Shoes? I don't know if
So
you feel them.
So your OG finally got you the starter coat what kind of starter coat was it?
Giants.
It was the Giants. It was the Giants. Is that what the one you wanted?
I wanted
Or you wanted any starter?
Any starter, but the Giants I take. That's why I don't like the Giants now.
Oh my God. So you finally got the starter coat that you wanted and they jacked you for it.
Exactly.
In the alley in the back of in the spot you was at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so tell me about that. First of all, that's as a kid, how old was you? 11 years old. As a kid, man, that's PTSD. That's a traumatic, a trauma. You know what I'm saying? And you was only 11 years old, and that was probably the first. That probably wasn't the first time. Something happened, but that was the beginning.
Yep.
They got you for your start, and you traumatized. So explain, that situation, the walk home, having to tell your mama what happened, and then what came after that? What was the life lesson out of that?
Well, first of all, it wasn't a walk home. It was a run.
It was a run home.
It was a run home. Once he pulled that gun out, gave him the coat, I ran.
Got up out of
I
there.
got out of there, and I was always told, if somebody, shooting, you gotta run.
Running the zigzag.
Run the zigzag.
You was out there looking like Ezel.
What? So, got home, told my mom what happened, and of course my brothers, they gonna be protected. They looking for whoever did it and stuff like that. But that's when my brother was like, okay, we definitely gotta get y'all out of here.
Right.
So he did whatever he can. He had 2 great seasons at New Mexico State, and he was actually a better baseball player than basketball player. A lot of people don't know that. Yeah. So he wasn't gonna go to the draft.
Yeah.
Wasn't gonna go. Ended up having a good draft and got drafted in the 2nd round. And I mean, even though back then it wasn't great money, but it was enough.
Right.
So it's like, all right, I'm gonna get y'all out. I mean, he got us out the projects, then he got us out like to the city. Then once he came to Chicago, that's when we moved to Bellwood.
So we skipped that part, man. You said you was from the West Side. You didn't tell us you was from the projects, man. Tell us about that, man. What projects you from, man? Let the people know, man.
Oh man, Homan and Douglas, man.
Oh man, this man, he say he from the buildings, man. He ain't from no blocks, he from the buildings, man. You know. So that's something I ain't know about, so there we have it. But y'all don't know, man. This is the most smoothest, coolest. Man, this guy wouldn't hurt a fly if you wanted him to, and he from the PJs, man. So that lets you know, man. You know, a rose will rise from the concrete. You know what I'm saying? So all the stereotypes, you know, that they put on us, man. You know, we're gonna overcome it all. You know, all the obstacles in our way. You know, we're gonna bob and weave those. You know, and you a prime example. You know what I'm saying? From there. And now you out here, still living, still today, you know what I'm saying? The starter jacket, you know, you could have lost your life in that alley right then and there.
Exactly.
That was you staring down that barrel, man, you know, your life flashing before your eyes, man, you could have lost your life over a starter jacket in that alley right there.
Exactly.
And you're here with me today, and I appreciate that.
I appreciate that, man. And that's real. Like, you know, you can go that route. You know, living in the projects, all you see is gangs, drugs, you know, stuff like that. My thing, and I appreciate what you said, I just didn't want to disrespect my mom.
Right.
That was the only reason. Like, easy I could have went that way, but I didn't want to.
Right.
I felt like I didn't need to, and I had so many people on my side that I didn't need to do that.
Right.
And even if I did, it was like, what you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Go back on that court.
You had the older brothers that was gonna snatch you up.
Older brother, my 5 other brothers wasn't gonna do it. The people in the projects was gonna do it.
Right.
So it was like pick your poison.
Right.
So they wasn't gonna let me do it. So
And rightfully so.
And rightfully so.
And rightfully so. So it was. You said it was 80 of y'all, right?
Yep.
Y'all all live in the same house?
No. So it was probably 5 of us at the time. If I can remember.
About 5?
Yeah, about 5. So my older brothers was gone.
Already old enough.
They was old enough
to do their own thing.
Yeah.
Because the youngest one had 12 years on you. So imagine somebody out the house by then.
2 of them was out.
Okay.
2 of them was out. And
Okay.
which is funny, a lot of people don't know this. I got nieces and nephews that's older than me.
Woo! Yeah, man. You wasn't supposed to be here, man.
I wasn't supposed to be
You know,
here.
you wasn't supposed to be here, man. But hey, you made it.
Exactly.
You made it through.
Exactly, bro.
You made it through.
That's crazy.
So what we at with the timeline? I want to ask you a question, man.
Yeah.
How was it, growing up, being a brother of a 3-time NBA champion, and also not just an NBA champion, he played with the greatest to ever do it. So I gotta get, first of all, how was that experience, just knowing, you know what I'm saying, that your brother played with the greatest? It's inspiration for sure.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? If you inspired me and you inspired other people and they looked up to, you know, so you personally, you living in it. So how was that inspiration? And then just give us like something that you remember during that time period. You know, out of those 3, you have to remember something amazing out of that time period.
Man, one, lucky. I'm the luckiest guy that you can ever think of. Like, to have a brother, like you said, come from the projects, come from the West Side, to actually make it to the NBA, that's already top notch. But to come back home, you can't describe it. Like, he wasn't even thinking about coming home. He was gonna stay in Sacramento.
Right.
So he played. So a lot of people don't know he was drafted by Sacramento. He played 5 years there. So contract was he was a free agent. They was gonna offer him more money and possibly the starting job.
Mm-hmm.
He was playing at Moody Bible, and you know all the pros was there. And Michael Jordan shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody want to guard him. The only person that wanted to guard him was my brother.
Right.
So at the end of it, he was like, "Dude, I need you to come home." He said, "You come home, we're gonna do something special." He's like, "You're the only one here that's not scared of me, that actually want to play me, that actually want to guard me."
He's like,
a lot. "Come home." He's like, "I can't say no to MJ."
Right.
He came home, and he wasn't lying. He said it's gonna be something different. It was different. Like, I've never seen one. Everybody always talk about people work ethics.
Mm-hmm.
MJ's was bar none, the best I've seen. Kobe is up there, but MJ is like, he gonna play against the best team, he gonna play against the worst team. Ain't no load management, I'm gonna take this game off. He really believed, man, you never seen me play, and you paying your hard-earned money to come see me play. And if I can play,
I gotta give you a show.
I'm gonna give you a show. And that's how it is. And to give you a story about MJ, what I remember, so my brother first year there, at the time, me and MJ wore the same size shoe. And he gave me the Jordan 11 Concords 2 months before they came out. So, me and my niece, we go to school every day. Matter of fact, her dad always come pick us up.
They bet not have took them.
You know what?
They bet not have took them, man. I'm gonna let you finish your story, but they bet not have took them Concords, man. You got them early, man. What happened?
So, he always come pick us up. Just that day, he did not come pick us up. So we had to take the bus.
Woo!
We had to take the bus, and we on the bus. So the bus, 310 is just packed.
Yeah.
So the school bully was on the bus. So everybody saw it wasn't no internet at the time. The only thing you could see the shoes is in the Slam magazine.
Right.
So everybody was like, man, I think those are Concords. So he saw him. He was like, hey, bro, come here. So I'm like, he's like, man, let me see. So he put my foot on his lap. He looking at him. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get a pair of those. Put my foot down. I'm like, thank God.
Man, you thought it was gonna be one of them times.
I thought it was about to be one of them times again, bro.
Man.
So, again, I had those 2 months before they came out. So when everybody had theirs, when they came out, he gave me the Columbias, the all-white ones. So I got the all-white ones while everybody else had the Concords.
Right.
So when everybody else had the Columbias, I had the playoff 11. So I had these shoes, so he was giving me shoes before they came out.
Man, you the hottest man on campus, man.
The hottest man on campus.
You got them new by the time they get them, it's already old to you.
Exactly. So that's the one thing I appreciate with him. And another one is when my brother won his first championship. I was in the locker room.
Woo! Tell me about that, man. Tell the people about that, man. How was that aura, man, that ambiance, man, around all that greatness, man, that inspiration right there, man. Tell us about it.
It's different, man. Like, I remember he was pouring champagne on my brothers. Well, he couldn't do it with me because I was young. I think I was 16. So he couldn't give me champagne. So he was like, now y'all can go down and go to the west side with y'all heads up high.
Right.
But it was so dope because it's like, dude, I'm in the locker room.
Yeah.
I'm actually sitting next to, I'm saying the greatest player ever.
You already know it.
I'm sitting right here next to him and I'm like, this is real.
It's real.
It's real. So it like you said, it gave me motivation. Like,
man,
okay, this is what I want to do.
That's dope, man. So I'm gonna say around the time you say you was about 16. Let me see, from that experience right there that you had in that locker room, it had to be one of your cousins or a close friend. Who was the first person you told, man, I was in the locker room, Michael Jordan won a championship? Who was the first person you told that story to?
Man, I think I told a couple of my friends.
Yeah.
I told my friends because, they knew, Randy was playing for the Bulls and stuff like that. But for that, like, you see that on TV.
Right.
Like, you don't get that experience.
For sure.
Like, even, to be honest, I wasn't even supposed to be in it.
Hey, man, but you was.
I was in there. So, I remember telling my friends, like, oh, this is real. Like,
dope, man.
I'm like, now I want to do this.
That's
like,
dope.
I want my own championship.
That's
and
dope.
to be able to do it 2 years in a row, that was lovely.
That's dope.
That
That's
was
dope.
lovely.
I ain't gonna do him too dirty. This is probably gonna be our last shot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, good.
I don't know what his tolerance level is. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep him. I want to keep him sharp.
Oh, it's
you
high.
know what I'm saying? I want to keep him sharp. You know, I'm gonna set this over here so we won't be tempted.
All right, thank you.
We gonna be tempted. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Welcome back to the Kickback, man. I got my man JB here, man. Honored to have him here, man. He don't even know it's an honor. You know what I'm saying? And he don't even know, you know what I'm saying, that he inspired a lot of people just by being a lucky kid. You know what I'm saying? Just by being a lucky kid, blessed with genetics. You know what I'm saying? Just by, being from the neighborhood, you know, we used to go to the park. You know, like I say, he's a little older than me, so how this man was jumping and doing what he was doing, man, it was like, you know, he might have been like, I ain't gonna say like a Michael Jordan, but I never seen nobody that was jumping like this and you know, doing it effortless, you know what I'm saying? So, and then another thing that I recognize about you is like when I see you play, man, you a silly person, man. So it's like every time you play, it's like you just having fun. Like I never seen him like just trying to fight somebody on another team. The man just really just having fun. So now that brings me to, you know, basketball and fun. That brings me to how you became a Harlem Globetrotter, man.
Wow.
Tell the people how that even came about.
Okay, so I was done with school, signed with an agent. He got me some NBA looks. Mm-hmm. So I worked out for the Bulls, Minnesota, Philadelphia, and the Lakers. So to be honest, I really thought I was going to go to the Lakers. Mm-hmm. I had a great workout, talked to Phil Jackson and Mitch Kupchak. They was like, "We love this workout. We want you to back up Kobe." Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yeah, I do it right now.
Right,
like,
right.
I'm the biggest Kobe fan, so for them to say that, I'm like, okay, it's gonna happen. It didn't happen, so I ended up going to the Bulls Summer League. We was about to leave. A big man got hurt. This is when, you know, this is back in 2002 to 2003 when, you know, NBA really needed, you know, bigs. Mm-hmm. One of the bigs got hurt. I couldn't grow 7 feet in a day. They had to let me go. So I was at the East Bank Club with Randy, and this guy who played for the Trotters for like 20 years, he was like, "You can come, you know, work out, you know, make some good money, travel the world." I'm 21, 22, yeah, about 21, 22 years old. You know, I'm feeling myself. I just worked out for the Bulls, the Lakers. I'm like, I don't want to do this.
Right.
Like, I'm about to go back to the league. I ain't worried about that. So things didn't work out. And I saw him again. So he's like, offer's still on the table.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I'll do it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it for 1 year, and then I'm out. So I did it for 1 year, and I actually tried out for the Lakers D-League team, which was the D-League at the time, so now it's the G-League. And they came with a better offer, so I did it, which I was going to do for 1 year, ended up being for 7 years. Mm. So made good money. Been to, I want to say maybe 50 countries.
50 countries.
50 countries. And, you know, built relationships with people that I still have friendships with to this day. And, yeah, that's how I became a Trotter, man. Like, it was crazy. I did not want to be a Trotter. Yeah. I did not. Yeah. I remember I played in a tournament and I got hurt. And I was supposed to go work out for them. So I'm like, okay, I'm hurt. They ain't gonna want me.
Right, right.
So I went, but you know, that's just the Chicago in me. Just like I can't go in there just, you know, just lollygag, and I really got to go, you know, full throttle.
Right.
And I did. And even though I was hurt, they still wanted me to come to training camp. Went to training camp. They love what I can do. Like you said, I'm silly, and I am, and because I like to enjoy myself. Of course, you need to, you know, lock in and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's a game.
Right, right.
You play it to have fun.
So what was your Harlem Globetrotter name?
High Rise.
High Rise.
Yes.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, rightfully
so. What about, man? Remember that time, man? You was in that dunk contest when you jumped over that car.
City Slam.
Right. They was calling you High Rise. They was calling you something.
Elevator.
Okay, there you go. Elevator. Now let y'all know, man, the man got bounced, man. You know, he was just born with it. I don't know, man. I told y'all, man. I used to look at the man like, damn. You know what I'm saying? It was two people from my age, not my age limit, but you know, from what I saw. Mm-hmm. And that was you and Shannon Brown. So you was the 2-foot dunker. And he was the 1-foot dunker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
Shout out to Shannon.
You know, it's solidified. I mean, you know, when Shannon used to go up there and jump, the whole gym used to be like, you know? Yeah. So that's the same feeling that when you used to jump off the 2, it's the same concept, you
I
know.
saw that with him too. I was that way when I saw him jump. I'm like,
Yeah.
that kid different.
Yeah,
But shout out to Shannon. That's a Brown too.
Yeah, that's a Brown. It's a Brown. It's a Brown. It's a Brown. From the other side.
The other side,
You know what I'm
exactly. The
saying?
other side.
Hey man, but you know, man, like I said, man, inspiration to the youth, inspiration to myself, man. So, you know, in this segment, you know, we're gonna loosen up a little bit. I poured you another shot. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know, we're gonna ask you know, a couple of questions that don't got nothing to do with basketball. Well, a couple of them may.
Okay.
A couple of them might, but it ain't got nothing to do with, you know, you personally or nobody personal. It's not a personal question. It's general questions, you know, icebreakers, you know, loosening up a little bit, giving the people a side that they may not know about you.
Right.
So, I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna say, tell me something that you listen to that somebody will turn their neck like, is that nigga listening to? You know, they may not expect, you know, this, you know, in your catalog, man. Let the folks know what you listening to that you ain't got no business listening to, or they may think that you don't got no business listening to, man. Think about it.
You really gonna put me on
Man,
the
what
spot
you be
like that?
listening to, you ain't got no business listening to, man. Let us know.
Oh man, okay. I do listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Red Hot Chili. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I wasn't expecting that one, man.
Hey man.
I thought he was gonna say some country, some reggae. You listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers?
I do.
Like seriously.
I do.
That's what's
I
up,
do,
man. That's
man.
what's up, man.
And you know, it's all about. Of course, I love rap.
No,
man,
man,
but it's
no,
like
man.
you gotta broaden your horizon.
Broaden your horizon, man. You don't gotta explain nothing to them, man. You don't even listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers. Nah, that was a good answer, man. I might make that a little clickbait, you know, man. Listen to Red Hot Chili Peppers.
And Hootie and the Blowfish too.
And Hootie and the Blowfish. Y'all got that? Y'all got that? Jermaine Brown, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Hootie and the Blowfish. Alright, so you know, next question I'm gonna got for you. You know, what's give me your if you only wear 3 pairs of shoes for the rest of your life, give me those 3 pairs.
Gym shoes?
Yeah. Unless you want some hard, you can do some hard bottoms. What you got?
No, I can't do hard bottoms.
Okay, it could be a Timberland or something.
Okay.
Give me just 3. Just give me 3 pairs of shoes. Any 3.
Jordan 3s.
Jordan 3s?
Like cement. The Jordan 4 Military Blues and Jordan 11 Concords.
Can't go wrong. See, 11s would have been my first choice. For
3
me.
started for me.
Huh?
The 3 started for me. When I saw MJ wearing them in the dunk contest.
Okay.
In '88, and it was in Chicago. So.
Okay.
I'm telling my age. So back then, I wanted a pair. Back then, it was $100. Back then, you know,
Right.
$100 was considered a lot of money.
Man,
back
like
then.
2 something. Like
Exactly. Now it's 200.
220, bro.
My mom was like, "Nah, them shoes gonna last you 100 years."
I can't do it.
I can't do
I ain't
it.
gonna be able to do it, son.
But yeah, the Jordan 3 started.
I ain't gonna be able to do it, man. You thought they was tough on you about that starter jacket. What you think they're gonna do about these Jordan 3s?
Exactly. So.
You know? you put a lot of pressure on me, son.
Exactly.
Who I'm gonna get to walk you to the store, son?
Right. Need security.
Hey, man, no, man, that's dope. So we got your top 3 shoes. You know, we got something that you wasn't supposed to be listening to, and they didn't expect you listening to it. So my next question would be something like, you know, give me your. First of all, who is your favorite player of all times? It don't gotta be the greatest. Who is your favorite player?
Taking MJ out, taking Kobe out, I was a big fan of Ronnie Fields.
Yeah.
I love Ronnie Fields.
Okay. Bringing it back to the turf.
I was a big.
It's on record, man. Ronnie Fields, man, is my favorite player, man. That's the dope answer. I was thinking, I wasn't expecting you to say that, so that's a dope answer, man. Ronnie Fields.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
And take my brothers out too. Because
Yeah. That's the cliche answer, man.
Right.
So that's dope, man. That's dope.
But to take MJ out and take Kobe out is definitely Ronnie Fields.
That's dope. Y'all heard it here first, man, on the kickback, man, you know. So next question is, give me your top 5 hoopers locally.
From the city?
Maywood, Bellwood, or you from the west side, so I'm gonna include the west side. Maywood, Bellwood, west side, that you seen with your own eyes.
Okay.
We ain't looking at no old black and white films, you know what I'm saying? With your own eyes, give me your top 5. In no particular order.
Okay.
This is 5 is 5, as long as they make this list.
Before I answer, do Kevin Garnett count?
Yeah, you saw him play?
Okay. Alright, because he was only here for like 1 year.
Man, that man off the west side of Chicago, man. That man, he from here, he solidified.
Okay. Alright, so
KG.
Ronnie Fields. Corey McGetty.
Was a dog. He was a dog now.
Different. Amari Sawyer.
You only got one more slot. Choose wisely.
Alonzo Verge.
Living legend Verge. I'm glad you said that. Shout out to Zoe, man.
Shout out to Zoe.
You know, we was just in each other's inbox, man. He definitely gonna come on the platform when he get back in town, man.
He needs his jersey retired.
Hey, man, you've been making these lists, man. I've been asking a lot of folks, man. You've been making their top 5, man. So shout out to Alonzo Living Legend Verge, man. That's a dope top 5.
It was crazy. I actually saw his son last year at the pre-draft camp. And I took a picture with him. I said, I'll take your dad over you. All he could do was laugh because he know how cold Verge was.
Man, he was a dog, man.
But West need to retire that man jersey.
He was a dog, man. You know, and see me, I'm so young that it's just like you know, I'm just getting the stories.
Right.
So I'm just getting the stories. So, but you know, they painting the picture.
Exactly.
So I'm a hooper. So I'm an athlete. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, it was like that.
Exactly.
So I never seen him play, but I knew how he was. Right hand, left hand, you know?
Shooting with opposite hands.
Man,
Yeah,
so hey, I can't wait till, you know, bring him on the platform and talk to him face to face and get some of his stories. But you know, that's a dope top 5.
I need
you
to
know?
be here when he do that.
Yeah,
Please.
man, you know, he'll be here soon, man. I'm gonna keep you in the loop. So let me see. Next question for you, man. I'm gonna say, when you in the city, you know, downtown, late night, date night, give me your go-to wine and dine, upscale restaurant. Something that you gotta put a collar shirt on for.
RPM Steak over there on what's the street? I can't think of the street. It's right off State Street.
Right off State, RPM.
RPM.
It's superb.
Yeah.
Highly recommended.
Highly recommended.
Won't be disappointed.
Won't be disappointed.
Okay, cool. So let's just say we at RPM, man. What we getting? What we ordering?
Oh, Tomahawk Steak.
Tomahawk.
Tomahawk. Tomahawk.
Hold on now. You get the tomahawk. Is half of it going home with you, or you finishing it?
You know what? I'm gonna try to finish it, but that motherfucker might have to come home with me. I'm trying.
Hey man.
I'm trying.
Steaks, man. You get that big guy. You get that big guy. Be tough, man.
Different.
Hey, the man be looking at you like, you want to play? You want me to back it up?
Back it up?
Yeah. I'm still at it. You trying to be a trooper?
Right, I'm trying, right?
Okay, cool. Tomahawk. What about the sides? They got decent sides?
Decent size, whatever you need.
They got lobster mac?
You got everything you need.
Okay, cool.
Everything you need.
We're going to check that out. RPM. It's up there on this list, man.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
fine dining at RPM. Right off State, you said?
Yep.
Okay, cool. We're going to check it out. So now, that was on the upscale.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's bring it to the hood, man. We gotta, you know, let's bring it to the neighborhoods, you know, from out here or the west side, it don't matter. Give me your go-to hood spots.
Here.
Greasy.
Here. Como's.
Yeah. They was gonna close Como's.
They was about to close it.
They rebirthed. They brought it back to life, man. Shout out Como's.
And
who else?
And in the city, gotta be Harold's Chicken.
Harold's? Which Harold's though, man? Because you from the west side talking about Harold's.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's the one on the west side.
What's going on, man?
I know.
So I don't even have to ask you. I was gonna ask you Harold's on Remy, so you already picked Harold's.
Right, but
I ain't gonna sway you. That's your answer.
I didn't grow up on Uncle Remus, but I knew Harold's before Uncle Remus.
Okay,
so
okay.
It's
So
almost a nostalgia thing.
So you gotta stand on that. So you know,
Right.
it's Harold's for him.
Right.
Slightly.
Slightly.
Okay, cool. Alright, so we got your favorite hood spots, you know. We mixed it up a little bit. Oh, let me say, okay. What's your top 3 favorite hood movies?
New Jack City.
New Jack City.
Juice. I don't want to say Boys in the Hood is considered a hood movie.
Why is not? Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Right.
In the Hood.
Right.
It's definitely a hood movie.
It's between Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society. You know I gotta go with Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Alright, cool. I can't go wrong with that. So now I'm gonna put you on the spot. What was the best Friday movie?
The first one is always classic, but Friday After Next is definitely probably one of the best. The
Friday
first
After
one,
Next?
Friday After Next, the Christmas ones. That one.
Okay. That was with when they had the that was when Ricky Smiley.
Rick Smiley, yeah.
Okay.
I'm about to go, but the first one is always classic. But
Okay.
Friday After Next.
Alright, so give me 3. Friday After Next, the first one, and then
The first one, Friday After Next, then the second one.
the second one. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah.
For me, it'll be next Friday. Like
Really?
we talking about. Okay, so the classic is the classic, but
Right.
when I say the best one, it's just off of laughs. Like it's just off of funny.
Next Friday?
Next Friday was funny as hell. Day, man.
Think about it.
Day, man. So I'm gonna say next Friday.
I'm telling you, baby.
Next Friday,
Okay.
and Friday After Next. For me.
I totally forgot he was running away.
I'm gonna watch the original Friday for sure.
Of course.
37 times in a row. But
Easy.
you know, that's my top 3.
I totally forgot he was running away from Baby D.
Man, Day is a fool, man. Day is a fool.
He was a fool in the third one.
He was. So ain't nobody wrong when it comes to the Fridays, man.
At all.
Shout out Ice Cool, man. We can't even decide which one the best, man.
Man,
know,
you gotta bring it back.
Yeah,
Bring them all
you did
back.
that. Bring them back, man. Let me be an extra or something. You know?
No, me too.
I need a couple dollars.
Right.
I'm already sorry about this John Wicks movie. You know, they ain't give me no royalties, man. What's up with that, JB?
Hey, you might need the
What's
soul.
up with that, man? You see how they took the ass off of it?
I noticed that,
They think
right?
they slick, man. They think they slick, man. So Keanu Reeves, man, you know, on record, man, get at me, man. I'm gonna need a little check or something.
We might have to see you, man.
Hey, man, you know. So with that being said, man, it's time for our next shot, man.
Yes, sir.
Time for our next shot, straight like that. Woo! That one went down the right way.
Yep.
Definitely did. Okay, so let me see why I got you here, man. I'm gonna just say you're gonna pick between this or that, man. You're gonna pick between this or that. Love or loyalty?
Ooh. I'm gonna go with loyalty.
Loyalty?
I'm gonna go with loyalty.
Smart man. Smart man. Explain your answer.
Because I think love is so loosely thrown out. Love is, to be honest, I think people use that word and it's not real.
Right.
But if you loyal to somebody and you like genuinely rock with that person, love is gonna be there regardless. Regardless.
But you could love somebody and don't be loyal to them.
That is true too.
So loyalty actually trumps love, in my opinion.
Right.
So we both pick the same thing, so I'm gonna rock with you, you know?
Right.
I'm with you when you're right.
Yes, sir.
So I told him, you know, I didn't promise him, but I told him we was done. See, I didn't make no promises. See, now I promise this is our last shot. You know, this is the outro. You know what I'm saying? So we did the intro, we did the segue. I promise you this is our last shot, man. It's on camera now. I can't lie on camera now.
No, it's not.
Last time I just said it was our last shot, you know?
Right.
I didn't make no promises.
This ain't our last shot.
So, you know, let's see what we got going on. I poured yours bigger than mine.
I know, right?
So,
let's see what you do.
now, let's just see what your Proviso West education did for you, man. Can you pronounce that?
Grand Carnido. Carnido. No, I can't do it.
You can't do it?
I can't do it.
Let me see.
Carnido.
Cortamino. All right, Grand Cortamino tequila, reposado. It looked like Blanco. It looked like Blanco. She do? All right, on record. You want to try it again?
No.
Hey man, so we drinking Grand Cortamino. Caramino. All right, cool. You know, the Latinos gonna get on you for that.
Man, for real.
All right, so man, you know, we done did what we had to do, man. I can't thank you enough for coming out with me. You know, we in the you know, the bottom of the ninth right now. We wrapping things up. But you know, before I get out of here for sure, we're gonna take another shot. You know, we're gonna celebrate life. You know, we're gonna congratulate each other on just being young, black, successful people. You know what I'm saying? And this is the kickback, and you definitely kick back. You know, you gave us something to you know, to think about. You gave us some inspiration. You gave us some gems. You gave us some stories, man. You know, a dope interview, a dope guy right here. Jermaine Brown, you know, the brother of Randy Brown, 3-time champion, and he's a champion in himself just by, you know, living everyday life, man. You know, looking up to him, you know, he a champion in my books. You know what I'm saying? I'm still waiting on my pair of shoes.
Gotcha.
You know, next time you're gonna bring them to me, right?
2 pair.
2 pair, you know, he said it himself, you know. So we just gonna have a little bit of fun before we get out of here. I'm gonna put you on the hot seat.
Yes, sir.
You know, we're gonna call it that, man. It's already in the books. It's a wrap, man. You came, you saw, you conquered. You gave us some dope cameo. You know, and I appreciate you forever for that. You know, I'm pretty sure you're coming back. True or false?
Oh, that's definitely true.
There we go.
Back, man. I appreciate you, this platform, and you know, I like this. But we, as a people, we gotta support each other.
For sure.
You know, there's people that's gonna do, oh, I ain't gonna do that. Like, man, dude shouldn't do that.
Right.
No, come support.
Support.
Come do it.
Support.
You'd do it if it was Drink Champs.
For sure.
You'd do it if it was anybody else.
For sure.
Like, why not this? Why not support your people? Like, when you asked me, you wanted to do an LLC, you wanted to trademark your stuff, why not give you those gems, or if I got connections, like, yo, I'm going to link you with this person that's going to help you do that.
For sure.
Me holding that in is not going to help me.
It does nothing.
It does nothing.
It does nothing.
If I can help you, I'm going to help you.
Absolutely. And you know, I like to surround myself with like-minded individuals, you know, that even could spark that conversation. You know, so if you're not around people that's trying to spark those conversations, you know, y'all not even talking about LLCs, you know, y'all not talking about trying to start a business. Yeah. Y'all not talking about bringing back black people together and trying to, you know, grow as one and, you know, help each other, you know what I'm saying, use each other's resources. Y'all not having those conversations. So if y'all not having those conversations, you may need to change your surroundings, man, or, you know, change your inner circle, you know what I'm saying? And that's just facts, you know what I'm saying? True. So you can't always blame something on this, that, and the third. Just look around you. So look at your circle, and that'll tell you, you know, are you going to grow? Are you going to stay stagnant? Or are you going to, you know, go down? You know what I'm saying? You're going to decrease, you know, whatever momentum, whatever energy that you got, you know, whatever level of life that you are, you always want to gradually grow. Everybody can't shoot straight to the top. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Some of them do. Mm-hmm. It's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
Some of them wake up and get that $200 million check. You know what I'm saying? But for the rest of us, you know what I'm saying? It's still something, you know, to achieve on a day-to-day, week-to-week, year-to-year basis. And you know, that's why I'm at in my life, you know what I'm saying? I never got that home run, but every year I did better than last year.
You're getting based on
where I'm at right now is better than last year.
There you go.
And the year before that I was better than every year my goal is to get better. You know what I'm saying? So that's my personal goal.
You hit that home run, but you're getting base to base.
There we go. And if you make it around every base, what's that? You still score.
You still score.
There we go. You know, and I appreciate you for putting it in perspective like that. You know what I'm saying? And let other people know. You know, you're not a loser if you didn't make it the first time. You're not a loser if, you know what I'm saying, you hit a brick wall. Mm-hmm. You a loser if you give up. Exactly. But if you never give up, you will never be a loser.
Exactly.
And I'll drink to that.
Let's do it.
There we go. Ain't gave up yet. Woo! Woo!
Yep.
So I'm put you on the hot seat, man.
Let's get it.
You just took a shot.
Yep.
You just took a shot.
Yep.
Gotta put you on the hot seat before we get out of here.
Let's do it. It's hot right now too.
Man, what's one thing that women do that they need to stop doing? I'll put them on the hot seat, man. I'm getting in trouble before we get out of here.
Expected that.
What's one thing women do they need to stop doing? Just tell them.
Stop nagging.
Stop nagging. It'll make the world a better place.
Let the men enjoy the game.
Man, especially the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter. You want to jump in front of the TV in the fourth quarter? You want to watch what? Soap operas?
Reality TV?
In the fourth quarter?
Not in the fourth quarter.
Oh my God.
He ain't going nowhere.
Stop nagging, y'all.
Stop nagging.
It'll make the world a better place. Like, men, we are stable creatures.
Very.
We pretty laid back.
Yes.
You know, we don't ask for much. Food.
Yep. Shit. Yep.
The other F word. And what? What else we need from you? Peace of mind, loyalty, and love.
Yep.
That don't cost you so much.
Nothing.
That don't cost you so much, but
$3.99.
he said it, not me. I just co-signed off. Stop nagging, y'all. You know, stop nagging, man. He said what he said. All right, cool, man. I'm gonna put you on the hot seat again, man. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say, you know, you just mad at your business. You know, you at RPM downtown off of State Street. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And you see, what's the name? You see, what's the name? Significant other up in there. But you know, what's the name is your friend, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's your homie. So, do you just mind your business? Or do you tell your homie, man, I seen what's the name up in the RPM downtown on State Street?
Do she see me?
You see her.
I see her. I gotta tell my boy.
You gotta tell him?
I gotta tell him.
How you gonna lay it to him, though?
And the crazy thing about it, because this has happened before, and when you do it, they get mad at you.
They is.
And which I don't understand, because I'd rather you find out from me rather than somebody that you don't know, or...
Okay.
But
she was careless, though. What you doing at the RPM, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Downtown on State Street.
Because she wasn't expecting me to be there.
Yeah, so that's like disrespectful, so I gotta tell my guy, right?
I gotta tell him.
Alright, man.
Either you get mad at me, but I gotta tell you, man, like, it's only right, because you might be taking her there again and be like, oh, you went.
So if your loyalty lies with your homie, that's your real partner and player, you know what I'm saying? You're not wrong for that. You're not wrong for that. You're not wrong for that, you know?
But there are friends that's mad at you because you said something.
For sure. So
which I don't understand, but
yeah,
you know,
so
you don't want to know.
Yeah, I'm not. It depends on the person
and
the place, and you know what I'm saying. Sometimes I'm gonna mind my business. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, you gotta find. You gotta. Hey man, it's the hard seat, man. You gotta find out the hard way. You know? Sometimes you gotta find out the hard way. I'm gonna mind my business sometimes, but in most scenarios, if this my right hand man's, I can't have you out here like that because you just told me this was your world.
Exactly.
If this was your world, she wouldn't be at the RPM. You know, on State Street. You know, what's going on? You gotta tighten up. So, you know what's next, man? I gotta keep you on the hot seat, man. I gotta keep you on the hot seat, man. You know, man, how can I kick it? How can I kick it? How can I kick it? Ooh, let's say, give me three things. Give me three things for the fellas, right? Mm-hmm. You're gonna drop 3 gems. Mm-hmm. Give us 3 things to just keep the relationship intact, man. You know, some of us need relationship advice, man. We can't talk about basketball all the time, man. You know, sometimes we gotta talk about real life. So from your experience, you know what I'm saying, as a man, a grown 42-year-old man.
42.
You know, give us 3 gems to just keep our relationship a little smooth, you know?
Communication.
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 And communication. That's 3?
That's the 3, bro. Like,
That's your 3?
For real. Like that will go a long way.
So now you just shot yourself in the foot. So now I gotta ask you, right? How do you communicate when she giving you the silent treatment? What do you do how do you communicate when she's not talking to you? What you do? What you gotta do? How do you communicate when you're in the doghouse? How do you communicate when she shuts you down?
Okay.
Let's get the. What's your trick? What's your trick?
You gonna throw that in me?
Okay, man.
Do something that she likes. One thing I know for sure, even though she don't want to admit it, women love flowers.
Okay.
Flowers will help, and whatever she likes to do, as far as what she likes to eat, where she likes to go to restaurants, or whatever she likes to go to the movies. Do something that she likes to know that you actually understand her and actually listen.
Okay. So she in a bad mood, she acting a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? She give you the silent treatment a little bit, so you gonna come with the flowers, you know, and I'm sorry. And then you know, women love food, so you gonna have her favorite her entree right there. And you might even take her to where she like to go.
Exactly.
There we go. There we have it, man. Hey, fellas, I hope y'all paying attention, man. He trying to get you out the hole, man. He gave you 3 gems. You know, you can take it or leave it, man. You can take it or leave it. But he's been on this earth for 42 years, so you might want to take it. You know, a little bit more than me. Hey, man. Communication. The man said, die.
Yeah, hot fire. That's real
He
still.
spit hot fire.
Spitting hot fire. That's real still.
Okay, man. Okay, I got my man JB here with me. What I want to do to you before I get out of here, man. Let's say, I hate to bring it back to basketball, but I just can't help it. I can't help it, man.
That's fine.
So now, when we did the top 5, you know, I just let you do the top 5, you know. But now I want you to put your top 5 unbeatable, all-star, you know, greatest of all time. But this time I want you to go by position.
Okay.
Like I know, like, you know, today ain't really no positions. You don't know what position these folks play today.
Right.
But you know, do your best. You know, past tense, present tense, it don't matter. Give me your top 5 by position. So I need a point guard, I need a shooting guard, I need a 3, I need a 4, and I need a center. Okay. So now they don't have to be traditional, but you have to put somebody in those positions. Okay. Give me your top 5. Unbeatable.
Okay. All right, before I answer that, what is Steph Curry?
To me, he's a point, but if you want to put him at the 2, you can put him at the 2. Okay. Because technically, what is Allen Iverson?
I said the exact same thing.
What is he?
He's a point guard
but he's a 2 guard.
But he's a 2 guard, he's a combo.
So it's up to you where you want to put him at. Because if I put Timmy at my 5, you can't tell me that he's a 4.
Right.
I want to put him at the 5.
Right.
So just give me give me 5. Unbeatable.
I used to put Magic Johnson at my point.
Okay.
But this dude in Golden State.
Hey, talk to me.
Different.
Talk to me.
He is different.
Talk to me.
I don't care if people keep saying, well, he ain't a point guard. Yes, he's a point guard.
He definitely a point guard.
He's a point guard.
He got the ball on the string.
He got a ball on the
and the ball is in his hand the majority of the time.
He's a point guard.
So after he passed the ball, he runs around in the circle. He's the point guard.
He's a point guard. I'm going with Steph. MJ. People gonna be mad at me. I'm going with KD. At my 3.
That's nasty. That's not even fair, really.
Right. KG at my 4.
KG.
And Hakeem Olajuwon.
And Hakeem.
Yes.
I can't be mad at that. See, that's almost my exact 5, but I'm getting Akeem up out of there and putting Shaq Diesel. Even though, you know, Akeem got that footwork. He definitely was a problem for Shaq. But 7'1".
Yeah.
Damn near 400 pounds.
It can move.
Athletic.
It can move.
Run up and down the floor.
I agree.
Pass. Rebound. Dunk. Gotta work on the free throws.
Of course.
But it's like, he moving people out the way.
I get what you're saying.
He's taking up a lot of space.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen the interview with him and Kobe. They did on NBA TV.
Oh, he was like, Akeem gave him a problem?
He gave him problems, but he also said he didn't work hard. So just think if Shaq
Worked.
would have put in that work, he had that Kobe mentality, or LeBron,
Yeah.
what would he be?
Yeah, for sure.
That's why I rock with Olajuwon. One, he's been doing it since college.
For sure.
And then two, you gotta take into consideration that he's a Muslim, he got Ramadan, and he's still putting people in the basket during Ramadan. And got them 2 championships. Now, granted, if dude wasn't trying to hit baseballs,
I don't know, man.
but I'm also a Will Chamberlain fan too.
So you can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with putting Wilt there, Hakeem there, Timmy. But
that's what everything is subjective. Like, I get you. I get
but
why
I'm
people say
gonna go back to the unbeatable part.
Yeah.
So who you sticking with your last one? Hakeem?
I'm saying with the dream.
Dream?
I'm saying with the
So now let me see if I can put together one that can give you a run for your money.
Come on.
So I can't say nobody that you said already, right?
All right.
So you said Steph, right?
Steph, MJ, KD,
Hold on.
KG.
You said Steph. Let me get somebody for Steph. Give me somebody. That's my dog too. Steph, my dog too.
Go on, take
Steph,
Magic.
my dog.
Take Magic so he can run right past him. Take Isaiah so you.
AI.
I know you gonna take.
So I got AI.
I knew you was gonna take Chuck.
He might not be the best shooter like Steph, but Steph has to guard him.
You gotta guard.
Steph has to guard him.
You gotta make him.
And AI liable to tip dunk Steph.
You gonna make him.
And Steph my doggy. Like my ace boom coon. He's my ace boom coon.
Dang,
So at the 2, who you had?
MJ.
Oh man. I gotta go Kobe.
Okay.
Just to give MJ, I just gotta go Kobe.
Yeah.
So at the 3, who you had? KD?
KD.
I'm gonna go LeBron.
Okay.
So I got AI, Kobe, LeBron.
Right.
At the 4, who you had?
KG.
You had KG, I'm gonna go Timmy.
Okay.
And at my 5, I'm gonna go Shaq Diesel. So you got a brick, but I got a brick. Now at the 1, you got Steph. I got Allen Bernard Iverson. That's not his middle name, but I got Allen.
Bubba Chuck. That's his name. That's his name. Bubba.
I got AI. You got Steph. I got AI.
They cancel each other out.
You got Mike.
And
I got Kobe.
They cancel each other out.
You got KD. I got Bron. Who wins that matchup?
He got to guard that dude. He a 7'2" guard. He got to guard him.
LeBron?
Yes.
But he got to guard LeBron too. So who
can.
gonna get in foul trouble?
LeBron.
LeBron?
I think LeBron. LeBron ain't gonna post up. Yup, got you.
But man, I don't know, man.
That's a tough one.
LeBron versus KD, man. And if they got to guard each other, no. Then my foe. That's a head-to-head matchup. KG versus Timmy?
That's a matchup.
Come on, man. Then we got Hakeem versus Shaq. I don't know, man.
What Shaq we talking about? 2000 Shaq?
Man, we're not talking about no out-of-shape Shaq. We talking about Shaq that was a problem. We talking about breaking rims. We talking about they invented a whole hacker Shaq. You know what I'm saying? We talking about Shaq Diesel. So, you got a brick. And you got MJ, so I really can't just go against MJ.
But you got,
But I had to put a
remix.
I had to put a team together to go against your team. So let's just say it like this: we're going 7 games.
We winning in 6. MJ don't go
I
side.
can't go against MJ.
MJ don't go side.
Had to put a new watch on my wrist. Brand new rooster inside of this whip. Brand new glick, these came with a stick. Nothing like yours, these came with a switch. Had to put a new chain on my neck. Strapped by a gun, nigga, this ain't no tech. Car too fast, nigga, this ain't no vet.